You've made it to Chiro Hustle Live. Sit back and learn from the greatest influencers in the profession. This week's episode is brought to you by Close for Chiro, Legacy Wealth Management, Posture Screen, Imaging Services, Chiro Thin, Universal Tractioning Systems, Chiro Moguls, Zingit Solutions, Dr. Peter Goldman's Zone School of Healing, Evers Coaching Systems, Rhino Coaching, Chiro Matchmakers, Bax Max, 5-Star Management, and the Goodman Factor. Let's hustle. Hey everybody, welcome to the Chiro Hustle live stream. Today I have a special guest with me, Gabe Ellis. He's coming in from Chicago, Illinois, and I'm coming in from Grand Junction in Colorado, which is on the western slope, which I like to say it's where no one lives, and I moved here to hear the birds chirp. But before we get into this episode with Gabe, we are self-sponsoring today, so that's pretty cool. If you guys want digital ads, reach out to me. Come over to chirohustle.com, and that is www.chirohustle.com. And I'm going to just show that there on the screen so you guys know where to come for the goods if you need digital ads. So the title of today's Facebook Live with you today, is, Gabe, is "This Ain't Your Papa's Rolling Stone." And we're going to do a cannabis and CBD chat today. So first of all, let's talk to people about your brand, which is Mahalo Wellness, and how you kind of started that and why you saw that was a necessary component to your business.
Yeah, right on. Well, first of all, Jim, thanks for having me on, man. It's what you do for the chiropractic community is unheard of, man. So we appreciate you big time. Yeah, man, Mahalo Wellness is the name of our CBD company, and it started about almost 2 years ago now. Obviously, CBD is the buzzword right now, so it's come to fruition. But I got involved with it because I saw it make monumental changes in my mother's health. She is a cancer survivor, just had a whole lot of health issues after and going through that, primarily with sleep. And so my partner Mike Liago, who runs our operation out of Colorado, he was encouraging me to check out CBD. He's like, man, you chiropractors, you guys are the natural health docs. You're like, this is right up your alley. And so took his word, trusted him, and watched the CBD affect my mother and give her restful sleep for the first time in 7 years. And I thought to myself, man, this is congruent with what I'm doing as a chiropractor. It made sense. And the most important part was with Mike's partnership, I was able to have control of the product and make sure that the integrity was always at an all-time high, which that's how it had to be. And then I saw the changes in my clinic with my patients, and I just thought, man, I have to bring this out to the chiropractic community somehow and endorse it for the chiropractor. And that's where we are today, man. Lots of chiropractors across the country using Mahalo and getting awesome results.
Yeah, I know that we were wanting to discuss a little bit more about the business aspect of this and how we actually came in touch with each other. We started a mastermind group with Dr. Ed Osborne, and I knew that you were a provider in the group with a CBD company, which I thought was absolutely genius because I really think that we need to leverage natural health in a whole different perspective. And we need to have a team of people that are influencers, even in our own little pockets, that are doing massive work getting the message out for natural health. So let's talk a little bit about how your brand is building alliances with the Inner Circle group and why it's important for us to do these type of spotlight interviews with each other.
Yeah, well, I mean, Jim, you're the best example of connecting, right? Bringing people together and promoting each other. And, as long as you're congruent with whatever the other person's message is, we're here to help and support each other. That's what we should be doing. And there's enough backlash going against chiropractors, right? So we come together in strength, promote each other. I mean, I just think that, it's very comfortable to stay in the current lane, right? The current, everyday habits you have, but watching what you do and then, just taking simple steps to, challenge each other and interviewing each other and podcasting together. All these things make such a huge difference. So, that's what these masterminds should be doing. We should be taking full advantage because there's some brilliant people within that group.
Yeah. And, one of the things I really want to talk about a little bit deeper on this is the business aspect of not per se removing the adjustment, the importance of the adjustment within a chiropractic business, but adding something into the business to help, I guess, speed up results, if you will, or help the patient with something to get them through. Because I hear, like, typically when people have a chiropractic experience, there's a couple things that they might experience, and those are like point of adjustment soreness. So I know that you could probably help with that with CBD as well, correct?
Yeah, I think this is like the delicate line that I talk to chiropractors about is, I've always been chiropractic first and I'm going to remain chiropractic first. So, what else are we doing within the chiropractic clinics across the country to, run a successful business? Because when your one stream of revenue is just based on an adjustment, I think that can get exhausting. I think that's why you see a lot of burnout chiropractors, or you get a lot of chiropractors that are just, they're kind of lost, man. They're searching, they're trying to make ends meet. They're doing all these new patient stuff that have some success, but like, why not work with inside your clinic and just make it the best run business? And CBD does a couple things for you. It attracts new patients, which, because it is on every platform, social media, and in the, just in the news and the media. But you're getting patients better results. It's congruent with what the chiropractic philosophy and message is, man. You're adjusting the nervous system. You're bringing balance to it, and CBD is based on balancing the endocannabinoid system that has the most regulatory receptor sites in the human body. So it just makes a whole lot of sense. And then if you want to talk about the business side, Jim, it's perfect because you're making a heck of a lot of return on your investment on a bottle of CBD. And for most chiropractors, you might actually know the answer. The average adjustment is somewhere between like $30 and $35, I think, across the country, which I think is a shame. But, our CBD products give that doctor the ability to like pretty much double down on what they're making.
You've made it to Chiro Hustle Live. Sit back and learn from the greatest influencers in the profession. This week's episode is brought to you by Close for Chiro, Legacy Wealth Management, Posture Screen, Imaging Services, Chiro Thin, Universal Tractioning Systems, Chiro Moguls, Zingit Solutions, Dr. Peter Goldman's Zone School of Healing, Evers Coaching Systems, Rhino Coaching, Chiro Matchmakers, Bax Max, 5-Star Management, and the Goodman Factor. Let's hustle. I don't know the actual price per adjustment across the nation, but I do think that the more that people valued the opportunity to be under lifetime chiropractic care, we would probably come up with a fair price across the board that every chiropractor would agree to say, okay, yeah, that sounds fine. But I think what happens is we get in these business models that people really don't understand the value of their own adjustment. They don't understand what a care plan means to get somebody under principled chiropractic care. I think that the illusion is having success in practice, but the business principles to get that to that success is sometimes this grandiose idea. And I think that when we pair consistency in price with maybe the brand of Mahalo Wellness, it gives people something that they know that if they're supporting this, they're supporting chiropractic, and that the dollars that they make from this process of having a CBD line that's supported by the chiropractic profession is something that if they pay attention to that, they can figure out their margins on having a wellness aspect of natural medicine, if you will, as opposed to pharmaceutical medicine. And if they're not getting it from you, they're going to get it from someone else.
Yeah, and that's the truth, man. If you look at what's going on, just right where I am here outside Chicago, there's a video store and 6 gas stations that are selling CBD, right? All these patients are coming, they're asking questions about CBD. So the last thing I'm going to do to them is give them an outlet to some cruddy source of CBD. And so, I wanted to be that guy, but not only did I want to be that guy, I wanted every other chiropractor to have a brand they could trust, right? We could all kind of come together, just like we were talking about earlier, and stand behind a brand that, our bottle says the chiropractic brand on it. So my mission is for the chiropractors. That's never going to change. Patients aren't going to have the option to buy our products cheaper somewhere else, which happens, quite often in the chiropractic world from the other supplements. And so, yeah, man, just, the Mahalo brand is to thank the chiropractic profession, but it's also to make that chiropractic profession a hell of a lot better and stronger than it is, and getting people more results.
Yeah, I think you said something there that I'm going to just let people know that it's not to replace the adjustment ever, but it is a responsible product and brand for the chiropractic profession. And I think that if you walked into any office, I tell people all this time, like when you walk right into an office and the first thing you see is a pillow, you might think that the chiropractor sells pillows. Okay. No, it's just truth. And if you walked into an office and the first thing you saw was CBD, you might think that the office sells CBD. Really, the only way to understand that a chiropractor does what they do is to get in for the consult, the evaluation, and the full exam, and to find out that's what a chiropractor does. I always want people to know that cautionary that anything that you bring into your office is going to get people into the chiropractic system quicker. So if you have something that brings people in, whether it's a pillow, whether it's CBD, whatever it might be, it could be a supplement, could be whatever line of business that you have inside of your chiropractic office. I think that we just have to give distinction to know that this is a practice builder rather than taking away from chiropractic.
100%, man. Yeah, you said that perfectly. So the focus is what we decided to do with our lives, and that's be chiropractors and have this super strong philosophy and principle. And the first conversation, the first everything a new patient should experience is based on what chiropractic is and how it's going to change their life. And then it's nice to have some congruent, suitable products or whatever people are selling. But I've done it all, Jim. I've sold. I mean, I had a very small window of pillow selling, but I've done all supplements. I've gone juice bar. I've gone massage package. I've done all this stuff, and all of a sudden I just realized, like, what the heck am I doing, man? Like, I got back to basics. I do adjustments, and I love it. I just love adjusting families for wellness, right? And then because of the world we live in, it's chaotic. You're seeing more people at younger ages getting sicker with autoimmune conditions, and I just wanted those people to be searching for chiropractic and not let chiropractic be the last option. And so with CBD and the attention that it's getting, at least the general public is asking questions, and I want them to know that their chiropractor in their community can be the solution to get the best damn adjustment in town, and then also have the things that go well with it, which in my opinion CBD is like maybe the best thing out there right now.
Yeah, I think that if it's not us, then who kind of question. And I think that it also boils down to, if we don't tell them the truth about chiropractic, someone else will mislead them with drugs or surgery. And I really think that these things are real truths. And if it's not you that they're getting their tinctures and salves from, they're going to go to CVS. You know what else they have at CVS? They have a bunch of drugs. Yep. And I think that that's the truth of this, is natural medicine is going to be something that's going to take its rightful positioning in the marketplace. You can see, like we discussed off camera, there's the majors and the minors. There's like the microbrews, which is like a smaller brand. And then there's the majors, which are like the Anheuser-Busch's or like the Coors. And what it is now is it's battle space for the positioning for product. And it's just like shelf space. But I think that you've done a really good job, as segmented yourself into the chiropractic space, because you are a chiropractor and you can speak that innate intelligence language, and you can build influence through product, recognition and product strength, and knowing that it's a chiropractic branded solution. I think that all those things are important to take into consideration when how we have this cannabis CBD conversation out there to the public. And it looks like you might have frozen on me here today, Gabe. So I'm going to go to me full screen, and I'm going to talk to everybody. So today I had Gabe Ellis on with Mahalo Wellness. I'm going to let him finish up and put his link in the description down there, or in the comments down there. I want to thank everybody that's been on with me today with Mahalo Wellness, and this Ain't Your Papa's Rolling Stone episode of the Chiro Hustle live stream. Today, we are self-sponsored. We are sponsored by Chiro Hustle Digital Ad Agency. If you're looking for solutions for digital ads, please reach out to me, and my team can handle your business. So just want to say I appreciate everybody. Dr. Gabe, thank you for jumping on with me. Martin, thank you for jumping on with me. And yes, we did a live, #live. Isaac, thank you for jumping on with us today, and happy belated birthday for you. And Tim McFadden, thank you, man. What's up to you? So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and close out this episode of the Chiro Hustle live stream. Kat, thanks for jumping on late and always awesome. So thank you for jumping on with me today. But yeah, today's episode was with Gabe Ellis with Mahalo Wellness. He'll put the tag for how to get product from him in the comments down there. If you guys want to get digital ad work from me and my team, reach out to me at chirohustle.com. And you guys are just one story away. Bam. Keep hustling. See you on the next one. Thank you for listening to Chiro Hustle Live. Don't forget to subscribe and check back next week to continue hustling.